Hello everyone and welcome back to Eco again. We are here and oh my gosh, I just can't believe it. It's so beautiful. Torch burnout, but it's okay, we got another one. Oh, we got a couple more. There we go, we got like an hour and 40 minutes of power now. All good. Look at this. Look at our house. So good. It's got a little torch stand, it's got a little thing. I think what's next, actually and truly, is to get our research bench. And I think it's time that we go and take a little look at our research. Now, the reason we couldn't do this before is because we needed a building. This room is still a general room, which is fine. That's good. So it's still giving us our little housing bonus. And we want to get a new skill. Now, the early skills, we can do anything with the research paper basics, I think. So we want to be looking for things like butchery could be up there. Carpentry could be up there. Farming could be up there. Masonry could be up there. Smelting, I think is pretty early. Well, that could kind of work for us. If we go and we look at it, things that need the basic research tag, there's culinary, right? This takes fried veg and campfire salads, which I don't think I know how to make. Can I learn campfire cooking? Campfire cooking. Ah, that's already learnable. You could already learn how to make nice campfire cooking based meals. Like salads and such. That might be a good idea. When do we get our next point? In 5 hours. Alright, I think we could do that. Let's look at what we need for carpentry though, because that's what will get our housing bonus up. So if we can get our housing bonus up first, I think that's the way to go. Carpentry skill book only requires 2, so let's order 1 carpentry skill book. And that only requires 2 dendrology research paper basics, which is actually, relatively speaking, easy peasy. So we could just put that in, and it's just going to take our logs. And bam, actually, with that, we'll have carpentry. Wow. I think, yeah, we're going to skip straight to carpentry for sure. And then we're going to be able to actually make some nice things in this house, like furniture. It might be a good time to go and think about adding a second floor right away, or adding an outbuilding as a workshop building specifically for things like that research table and whatnot. So I think I want to try and clear off this camp and move it along and down the way. Also, at the same time, maybe we can make all this hardwood. That would probably be a good idea. And we're gonna go and chop some trees. Mostly birch. We can get it, mostly birch. This plant died. Don't know from what. Something happened to it. So I think we're gonna definitely go for carpentry there. We're gonna make our home nice and good and filled with good furniture, which is gonna involve, for the time being, just chopping tons and tons of trees and clearing land and making room and moving dirt. Just kind of the nature of the beast for the time being. In the future, we'll actually be able to industrialize a little bit. Not like a ton, but a little bit. And we'll be able to, well, chop trees easier eventually with better tools, faster, fewer chops, fewer swings. But that'll involve finding metal, namely iron, and then later steel, and maybe even getting something modern. And maybe powered by fuel, like a chainsaw. However, that's going to require a lot more effort. So, yeah, we can make a second floor, but I definitely think I want this to be like the house side, and I want the workbench side to be out here. But maybe, oh, maybe we do it the other way around. I don't know. I was kind of hoping to have a nice-ish view, like up here, like building the house into this cliff, and then being able to like have the bedroom like right here over this river. That would be kind of cool. That would be amazing, actually. Yeah, let's try. You know what? Let's chop this down in preparation. And for now, we'll leave the stump. Maybe we come back when we have an iron axe, so we have, you know, better, sturdier tools. Yeah, food bonus. I mean, 140, I think is... What's that in a normal game? Divided by 5. 28's pretty good for the level of food we have. For not even having campfire cooking. 28, it would be a pretty good food bonus, I think, on a multiplayer server. So to have that here, without even any campfire cooking kind of food, I think means that we're in a pretty good state in terms of variety bonus, tastiness bonus, and balanced diet. It could be better, for sure. We do need to have a lot more meat in our diet. And we've got the hunter skill, so we could go and push on our skills here and actually go and get some meat or what have you. Might be a really good idea. Hi. Can I get that tiny stockpile? Yep. And yes, I can see the stockpile down below. Let's send all of our granite down. And we'll send our dirt down. And we'll send our clay down. We don't need that up here just right now. We'll just keep this for wood. Wood and wood-based things. Our floor is made out of softwood, isn't it? It is. Well, if we want to keep the floor softwood, we are going to need some softwood. So maybe this is a little bit overdone. Now, it is going to be largely hardwood, but not entirely. So we'll keep this largely hardwood, but let's also go and get... Well, let's look at our floor plan. How big is our floor going to be here? Okay, so this is roughly 19, so I'll call it 20 times 5, so that's 100 plus another, I'd say, 6 times 15. It's another 90, so like 190, so actually it's like 200 softwood. Which is also quite a lot. Oh, and you know what? Actually, think... I think we can get it cheaper if we have our skills logging in carpentry. I'm gonna cancel this, believe it or not. I know I just put the labor in. I want a carpentry table. Too hungry to work. Classic, classic. Oh, I like the rice, but it's so full of carbs. Is there anything that I can eat that's meat-based? Charred fish? Okay, just for the calories. Do I have a carpentry table already? I have the skill book. We've got the skill book. We've done it. Okay, let's get my other door. Let's hunt down a chest. And do I have a carpentry table already? I know I have a masonry table. I just don't know if I went and got the carpentry table. I've got, yeah, masonry table right there. Carpentry table, not so much. Let's get that chest going first. Get that going. It's only 30 seconds. I don't even think we have to hop in the bed to do the quick time skip shenanigans. There we go. But we will. Here we go. We only want to sleep for like a minute. There we go. Even that. Probably more than we really want. Sir. Take my chest. Take my table. Alright. Well, it looks like this is turning into a working room. So let's put our other door on it. Open them both up. Slam our carpentry table. Bam! It's an industrial room now, which means no bonus. Which means I might as well turn you off. And we'll get our little masonry bench. Okay. For aesthetic purposes, I'm going to keep you on. And then this research table, Actually, I'll put down another spot here. But I'm going to actually move you right there, where you can sit and stay. We're going to put our carpentry book into our archive. You right-click it, you get a scroll out, right? And then you right-click the scroll. That gives you a couple things. It gives you 5 more land claims. It gives you the knowledge of the specialty. So we've got carpentry. Now we have the knowledge of the specialty. Whereas if we go to, say, masonry, we don't have it yet, right? That was an option. That was another option for the book. So we've got carpentry. We've got the knowledge. We could learn it for 1 star, which we will, but you don't have to. Remember, you don't always get that many stars. I can make a small hanging sign, which looks like a salad. That's probably not supposed to be a salad. Hang on. Will that go away? No, it just looks like a salad. It's a little bit wacky. So look at all this knowledge we have. We have the knowledge to make a Wainwright table, and a tailoring table, and a bed, and a large lumber door, but that requires a sawmill. The sawmill is made at an anvil, and the person who makes it is a smelting labor professional. So that's going to be a little ways away. We're going to have to get a lot more skill points if we want to do something like that. But with this carpentry table, first things first. With our logging skill, right, this is actually, even though it's at the carpentry table, this is logging labor. We can make a basic upgrade 1, which we definitely want to do. Hang on, let's link our stockpile and our storage chest, and you'll see why here in a second. Stockpile, storage chest. Alright. So the basic upgrade, we're going to make probably 2 right away. No, 3. You know what? We're just going to make 10. Oh, it's a bold move. Okay, let's make sure that our softwood is up first in the order here. Are you still making hardwood? You are. Okay. Well, you're not, because you don't have any birch log. Let's go get another tree. Not very exciting, I know, but... Oh, actually, freebie. Okay, if I do just a quick survey looking around my base here, I can see, I mean, I have some birch over there. I've got some redwood over there. Actually, redwood log. Is that a softwood or is that a hardwood? That's a softwood. So if I'm looking around my base, especially if I look up there, right, to the old growth redwood boys, I definitely have a way more softwood than I have hardwood. So, we're going to go to our bench. We are going to order up hewn logs. Probably, what was that, 200 I said? Well, let's make it 300 now. 300 hewn log. Softwood. Right. And we make it on this bench, and it's the same amount of resources. However, this bench has a module slot. We're going to make our basic upgrades. We're going to just make, what I say, like 10 of them. And we're going to just order them up. Eat our food. And we're going to just make like 10 of these upgrades. And the reason for doing this, we make these upgrades, because if you look at them, decreases the resource cost for table work orders by 10%, decreases craft time by 10%. Now we could put that in later, right, and that'll decrease the cost of things. And that'll help us tremendously, right? So actually, let's put that behind this order. And we're also going to do hewn log. Let's get another 100 softwood. And we're going to put it in front. So we're going to get our 100 softwood. Then we're going to do our basic upgrades. Then we're going to do another 300 softwood. And hopefully that order is going to get us what we want. Did we get even one upgrade? I'd like one upgrade, please. How long does that take? It takes a minute. Stockpile, please. So while that's chopping, we could go to bed, and we could just wait it out. But we're going to go, and we're going to go and chop a little bit more wood here. Whew. There we go. Okay, that's a couple of trees down. All the trees that we can see there. Chopped down in the pile, being processed into softwood. We have a couple of upgrades done. Let's take them out. Let's get our stuff in. And module. Upgrade. Upgrade this table as well. Do you accept one? No. Upgrade the old campfire. And that's all that accepts it for now. Okay. Whew. Alright. Wow, would you look at all that wood we chopped down. If we just chuck that in the stockpile, it'll process into softwood. That'll make a pretty good montage, you know, good speed fast, or, you know, we'll skip through it. Depends. It depends. I don't know. It depends on the look and feel, you know? Maybe you saw a montage. Maybe we skip past it. Who knows? And I think that's looking pretty good. If we go and we look at it now, we can take a little peek, right? And we can see that the cost for these guys has decreased from 20, right? Now it's down to only 18 hewn logs it costs. And then the cost for these guys, I don't know if they go down. If I look at the cost of hewn log, yes, it now only requires 0.9 hewn logs per, or sorry, 0.9 wood per hewn log, which is a lot better. Like, that's really, really good. So we can chop down relatively few trees to get much, much more hewn log, and over time, we can even get that upgraded so far as to, I think, 50%. Although that involves taking this basic upgrade 1, right? Going over here, turning it into a basic upgrade 2, which requires masonry level 4, along with mortar and mortared stone and the basic upgrade 1. You can go and upgrade all of it together, and then you can go and take it back here, where instead of the logging labor, you can add carpentry labor, which we also have, right? And you can make a basic upgrade 3. This is where it gets really good, 40% bonus. But that takes plank and plant fiber. And then you can get a Wainwright table and use basic engineering labor. I don't know where it is. To upgrade this into a basic upgrade 4, along with wooden wheels, plant fiber, and the basic upgrade 3 to make it a basic upgrade 4. Then, and finally, you can turn it into the specialized upgrades, which in our case, for this table, would be, here's a carpentry basic upgrade, right? So if it's carpentry labor, it's 50%, everything else is 45%, which is the same as the basic upgrade 4, right? There's also, I think, a logging one. Yep, logging advanced, logging basic, which can be made with the basic upgrade 4, and it reduces the cost of anything that's logging labor, in this case, hewn logs. So we might actually end up making a couple of workshops, as one for processing like logs coming in into hewn, and give it a logging basic upgrade, and then give another one the carpentry upgrade, just to make it most efficient as we can. There's a whole bunch of stuff we can make in this carpentry table now, though. We can make wooden latrines, not quite yet, but soon. We can make a loom, we can make doors, we can make chairs, we can make a butchery table. We can make boards. We should make boards, actually. Was I accidentally going and using my hardwood for that? Oh, you know I was. Oh well. Anyway, if I pop on back out of here, I think... It doesn't look like we made much progress, but we put a door on our house, we put down a couple buildings, we grabbed a new skill, we made a skill book, and I think that's all we have for today. Alright. Thank you everyone, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye!